The purpose of this video is to show you how to download the Dahua smartphone app onto your Android or iPhone. It's a pretty straightforward process. There's basically 3 steps in it. The first step I'm going to cover now is downloading the app. So if you're using this app on a Google Android device, what the app you'll be using is the one we see on the screen here. It's the gDMSS Plus. And if you're using it on the iPhone, it's simply the same one, except the G, you're using an I. So it's iDMSS Plus, okay? So what I'll do is, I've already downloaded it here from the Google store. And the next thing that happens is, so that's step 1 out of the way, download. Second step is set up an account. It'll just prompt you and drives you through it. It'll ask you what country are you in. You press the home button, go to me. You choose login, and then it gives you an option to sign up for a new account. You use your email address and create a password. It has to be 8 characters long. It'll tell you on the screen a mix of upper and lowercase, a letter and a symbol, okay? You get a verification code going to your email address, and you use that then to verify that you are associated with that email address, and then you have your account set up. Okay, so that's the first thing. So step 1, download. Step 2, set up account. And now we're on to step 3, which is add device. So it's pretty straightforward what we need to do here. So we'll be on this preview screen here. We're seeing absolutely nothing here because of course we're not connected to a device. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go to the top left-hand corner and hit the home button. And we'll see here, grayed out on the bottom, there's an add device section here, okay? And what I'm going to do at this point in time is I'm going to hit the plus button. And I'm going to add it on by an SN code, okay? So I'm going to choose SN code here. So a QR code scanner has come up. Now we're going to go up to the main screen here, and I'm going to go to main menu. And on this, I need to come along and just go to the screen where the SN code is. And that is in the network section here, and we just come down to the P2P section. Now before I do that, there's one setting I need to check in relation to the overall thing, and by default we can see here there's 2 settings that are set up here in the off mode. It's DHCP and DNS DHCP, and that's simply to say by default the NVR or the DVR will be set up so that you can access it if the smartphone and the device is on the same network. But of course we want to be not just viewing it from the same network, we want to do it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to come along and I'm going to change this setting to on, and I do it here, and I'm going to apply it. That's great. And now I come to P2P, and we go in here and we'll see there's the device serial code. So I'm going to pick up the phone at this point here. It's still scanning away, and it'll see it. And so we just need to move it up and back, and to see it, it's picked it up there. So I'm just going to drop this. So it has the serial code that I'm picking up there now. It's completely unique to this DVR. Okay, so I'm just going to press next here. And it's saying what type of device it is. And in this case here, it happens to be a DVR. So I'm going to come along and type on the DVR here. And it's saying there, and then it's saying the device name. So I'll just type in device name. So I'm shooting this video in our video room. So I'll just call it vid1. Okay. And now it's going to ask me for the password device. And the password device, now where is this password device coming from? Well, when you set up your DVR for the first time, the Dahua, it's going to make you set up 2 types of passwords. The first thing is the little symbol where you pull down and draw an L or whatever like that so you can access it. And the other one is where you're forced to actually create a password. And we always use the same password for our videos here. So just type this directly in here now. So you just see it appearing on the screen here. So it's a mixture again of uppercase initially, then letters, and then a number, and then a symbol. Okay, and we do this because it allows us to do it right across the range, and we're done there now. And I want to save that. So it comes along here, and all of a sudden, boom, the picture that we have over here. We have a camera collected here. I'm just going to put my hand in front of it so you can see that's me indeed. So I can double click on this and we bring up the picture here on it, okay? So there's things we can do here now. We could pause the picture. If we wanted to do it, we can come along here and we could change the resolution of the picture, okay? I'll just get out of that for a minute. I'll just go back. there. So I'll just go and start live view again. Apologies. Just here. What we can do here is we have by default the speaker is turned off, but we can actually listen to the microphone that's on the camera. So I'll just demonstrate that quickly. Hello, hello. Okay, so obviously we're getting a loop back there, but that's actually fantastic. We can go here and we can choose that we're going to have a 4, a 9, whatever camera thing. So we'll just go back to the 4 camera view if we wanted it. That'll work great. Okay, we can set up a favorites list here, so we can have a whole pile of different Dahua NVRs, DVRs all set up, all with names, all the rest of it here, right? If we wanted to come along then and there's something happening and we're saying, oh my goodness, there's a robbery in progress, something like that, I want to record it, I can come along and you start recording, and okay, the guy's dead at this stage, so now we're happy, we'll have the full photo of it. It drops to the screen here, and there we have it. And then come along, the guy's looking at the camera and he'd like to turn himself in, and I just do a snapshot there like that. So there's things there. If we had an actual speaker on it here, what we could do is we can actually talk in. Like, this won't work for us because I don't have a speaker enabled, but if I did, I could speak into it there. I could hear somebody and talk. You can actually have two-way communication on it. And if I was controlling a PTZ, we could actually just tap in here and we could come along and we'd be able to do some control on it. I think it's actually this one here on it. But anyway, hopefully it's given you a good idea in terms of the overall thing there. Yeah, you see the arrows right and left and all the rest of it. So you can see a few things from this video. Number one, it's an absolutely fantastically easy app to install. Number two, the setup process is simple. It's all P2P, so you're not using any port forwarding, no static IP addresses. You don't need any of that nonsense. And then what your flexibility inside it, what you can do with it, is absolutely brilliant because, you know, yeah, we've shot loads of videos over the years for different apps and all the rest of it. None of them are any simpler or better than this. The features on them, they're brilliant, and it's exactly what you'd expect from Dahua, a great app to go with great products.